This is session 4 of our actual play of Heroes of Baldur's Gate, a D&D5 adventure module from the DM's Guild. And last we saw our heroes. I was looking for a fitting adjective there.
Ragtag band of adventurers?
Maybe.
I'd say we're heroes. I mean, it's called Heroes of Baldur's Gate, and what are we if not heroes? See,
Sure.
Khalid agrees.
The diverse heroes of Baldur's Gate. Rushed into a room after the tactics of their bard didn't go as planned. He basically tried to talk his way into the situation with Montaron, the evil halfling, working for the Zentarum for the Black Network. And yeah, now you are fighting him, one of his bodyguards, and a giant spider that seems to do his bidding for some reason. But you have heard that people who stand up against the Zentarum sometimes just disappear and get murdered in a very weird way that basically liquefies their insides, which fits with giant spider. So, again, today we have Julia as Gwyn, a half-elf cleric of Helm.
Paladin of Helm.
Paladin. Sorry, Paladin. You're the smashy kind. Oh.
Yes, the smashy cleric.
Smashy cleric. So a cleric of Tempest. No way.
Then we have Max as the roguish bard, Alan Crookwillow.
Or the bardish rogue, no one's quite sure.
Yes. Well, you're not carrying around a sign that says which character class you are in-game.
I guess not, no.
Probably not. Then we have Eric, who's playing one of the Baldur's Gate characters that you might know from the game Zan.
You might know and love from the game. Even though he does too, he probably doesn't say it much, but...
Probably not. And Nico is playing Khalid.
Exactly.
Who you might also know from the Baldur's Gate games. And this is still set between Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, so it's not in the current D&D timeline. This is 100 years in the past, and some terrible things haven't happened yet. But other terrible things are probably about to happen
The
right
statue
now.
thing, for example.
No idea what she's going to do.
So, we're starting over again from the top. Zan. It's your
Yeah,
turn.
with some... Like, I know 2 halflings in this room who are no longer paralyzed, or not paralyzed, I should say.
And you kind of try to mark the spot. This is the evil halfling, this is our halfling, because they look a lot alike.
I disagree, personally.
But there's a flowy cape in between, so it might blur my vision, whatever. Okay, what I wanted to do first... Hello, actions, thank you. Is I want to blade sing again, so I want to have my blade hum.
Oh, yes. I use
Which gives me a bonus to concentration checks. Just saying. And then I'm probably going to whack the spider, because there's no way I can go all the way behind there, can I?
You want to whack the spider?
Go whack the spider.
Yeah.
Well,
Cool spider.
it's good to be standing next to me, so...
The spider just tried to enweb Gwyn, but it failed miserably. Gwyn is now sporting kind of a sheath around her shield made of silk. Actually, quite nice.
Quite nice.
So, dirty 20.
That's a hit.
So it's a shield warmer.
Warmer, yes.
Like a tea cozy.
And, oh yeah, that's 13 damage, which is partly magical and partly slashing.
The
I can be very specific if you want.
The spider makes makes another clicking, hissing sound and drops down onto its abdomen, and only a few of its legs are still working, but it flexes its 1.5 pedipalps at you.
And I guess I used all of my actions, so that's my turn.
The bugbear.
We're a good team with our glowy swords.
The bugbear decides to switch targets and now shoot at Alan Crookwillow, although he looks slightly puzzled before he realizes that you're wearing different colored coats.
How convenient.
I want to use my reaction
Yeah.
to swish around quickly as I notice that the bugbear is... Because I somehow noticed
Targeting
this.
your friend.
Yes, and I will interpose with my shield to give the bugbear disadvantage. That's my protecting ability as a paladin.
Yeah,
Very
and he
nice.
misses. You
Cool.
smash aside the arrow with your shield.
Watch out! Clang.
Oh, thanks, lass.
It's now Montaron's turn.
Oh, no.
Looks like you're standing under my coat again. It's quite
Yeah.
adorable.
He actually jumps up on the table.
Of course he does.
Kicks over.
Kicks over his books.
Yes,
Yes,
he kicks over his books and few of the glasses there.
There we go.
And he tries to get at Alan, so he's basically kicking everything. Doesn't seem to put
Nice.
much.
He's a lot more angry than you, though.
Yeah, it seems that way.
And he's going to stab you. And since he's got assassinate, he can stab you very well. So he gets an advantage on an attack roll against Alan because Alan hasn't acted yet this
Damn it, I
round.
should have used my reaction for that.
Oh, well.
Maybe.
You weren't to know.
So advantage, and that's 20.
Yeah,
Don't die, please.
it's fine.
Don't die,
It's
please.
fine.
1d6 plus. That's actually just 10 hit points.
That's nothing.
It's a dagger that he's using.
10 out of.
I mean, no one needs to know. Apart from the DM when it's relevant.
Yeah. At some point it will be.
I'm still up, though.
Yeah.
It still has more HP than me. With, I mean,
And he's snarling at you. Meddling, stupid halflings!
Does he not?
I hate you, rosy-cheeked, nice fellows!
I'm not a nice fellow! You bastard!
I object.
Yes, it is. Well, maybe. Okay,
I'll eat your eyes!
it's your turn, Alan.
my turn.
Rosie, what was that already vicious mockery?
Yeah, I could cast it again, but...
Or
Why
you could
waste such
stab
a
him in the
fabulous
private
insult?
parts.
yes, or you could stab him in the private parts. Instead. I mean, they're technically in reach, right?
Yeah.
What would I do?
I mean,
What
that
do I
sounds like
have?
something you would do.
I mean, here's the thing. I could just stamp him, but I could also do something interesting.
Kick down the table.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to succeed at that.
He probably has to heave up the table.
Yeah, like that's not going to be a good idea as much. Vicious mockery is an action. I guess he's in my threat range, right? So
Yeah,
I'd
he
have
definitely
to
is.
I'd have to disengage.
Sorry.
It's okay.
The room seems to be a lot more furnished than before. by the
Okay.
way.
Oh yes,
You didn't notice.
Well, it was
Tunnel
kind of
vision.
hectic.
Tunnel
So
vision on the spider.
I will disengage from what's his face,
Montaron.
Mondaron, and I want
Montaron.
Montaron, and I want to climb up the bookcase.
Fine, you climb up the bookcase. Give me an athletics check.
Natural 20.
You climb up that bookcase like a raccoon on speed.
Yeah.
And now you have the high ground.
Now I have the high ground.
Good.
Excellent.
Khalid.
How high are the walls in this room? In this cellar?
Higher than that.
Yeah, they're higher than that, but they're
Okay.
well. The model is at a height where you can actually
I-
see what's happening.
Okay, I guess I can't shoot at the spider anymore, right?
Yeah, it's
Because
getting crowded.
but I can shoot at Montaron.
on the
Yes, I
table.
think.
Or at least
Yes,
take
you
a,
can see Montaron.
take a few steps
yeah,
forward.
yeah. With a few
Yes.
steps, you
Then-
definitely can.
Yeah.
Shoot through the cape of Win.
Probably.
Just aim and wait
Okay.
for it to billow down again, and then shoot.
And 13, 17.
17 is a hit.
Yes.
Yes, go. Kill.
Four.
4.
Halflings.
Only one of them.
Okay. Good point.
The right one.
Gwyn.
Yes, so I've just said to you.
Spider Beast is nearly dead.
Yes, I've just said to Zan that we are making a good pair.
I was oddly silent through that conversation, by the way.
The wrath of Helm shall vanquish thee. I attack the spider. Natural one.
You don't think the spider speaks common.
I mean, I get my charisma bonus to it.
You get a little bit tangled
Yeah.
in your cloak. Yeah,
The spider
things
doesn't
happen.
understand, yeah.
The spider uses your moment of confusion as you realize that you're stuck in your own clothes and tries to bite you. A 20, dirty 20?
Yes, that is.
That's a hit.
Unfortunately.
Then give me a constitution saving throw against 11.
20.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Good for you. I'd say then you don't get any poison damage at all, but you do take 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
But it seems like maybe the spider has run dry and used all its poison on the poor, slushy-looking bugbear on the ground. Well, fine, then. Things are going okay.
Which is weird.
Yes, you're not used to it.
No, absolutely not. I can move around the spider without provoking opportunity attacks, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you
So
need to stay in its...
in its threat range.
Yes.
So I can move somewhere. I could just move diagonally here, right?
Yeah.
And then attack with my
With advantage.
with my humming moonblade.
Because we're playing with the optional rule of pincer movement.
That's really
And I'm also closer to the bugbear. Which is a 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
That is very good.
Surprising.
And that is 8 points of damage.
With a nice humming swing, you cut the remains of the spider in half.
Very well.
They just fall down with a wet sound.
Well done. Well done, Dan.
I am focusing Monterun with a gaze of some description.
Focus.
A focus.
bored
A
gaze.
focused gaze. A sad focused gaze.
Yes. A slightly fatalistic.
The bugbear turns around and says, No hurting Anconia's spider. Anconia hates it. And attacks with a 9.
No.
Another arrow whizzes past and embeds itself in the sofa.
Oh, not
You're
just
standing
so.
next to.
Enconia?
I'm just tilting my head, looking at the bugbear and go, really? Again?
Yeah, maybe he doesn't know the name of this.
It's a bugbear, I mean.
All those teeth.
Yeah.
No hurt, spider of Viconia. Yes, next time I get you. Next time.
Sure. You do you.
I'll get you back for this. And he tries to stab you once more, Alan.
What happened?
No,
Alan's on the
no.
bookshelf.
Oh,
I mean, does he have a range of 40 feet?
no. Then he tries to. Then he throws a dagger at Gwyn.
Hey. Shield up.
15. It's
Nope.
not a hit. And then,
Clings into the shield.
because he's very sneaky and very fast, he can use another action to dash, actually. And he dashes towards the door, kicks it open, and dashes out the back door.
How far does he get?
He's gonna
30?
get 50 feet away.
Ooh, so all the way.
Yeah, he
all the
disappears
way
down
over there.
the tunnel.
Okay. Well, assume he's further away than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Khalid. No. Alan.
Alan,
You're on the bookshelf.
I'm on the bookshelf. I want to.
It's a nice bookshelf.
It is, isn't
Oh,
it?
you think?
I want to jump to the other bookshelf.
Yeah.
I want to jam my crowbar against
Mm-hmm.
the wall, and I want to topple the bookshelf that I'm on onto the bug.
You have a crowbar?
Yeah.
Athletics check with
he does.
advantage. Thanks to the crowbar.
Thanks to the crowbar.
Oh my god.
Crowbar MVP.
Natural 20.
Oh!
Then you don't even have to make a dexterity saving throw to not get crushed yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You ride the bookshelf down happily onto the bugbear.
Nice.
I'm probably on, yeah.
So,
Oh,
like
perfect.
this.
Perfect.
Okay, the bugbear takes crushing
Whoa.
damage. And he goes down. And then he's pinned by the bookshelf.
Nice.
Can I use, there's perhaps a bit cheeky of me, can I use a bonus action to stab him with my dagger?
Can you stab with the bonus action?
I mean, if that counted as an attack, but if not, then it's fine.
That was... You moved and you did a rather
thing.
complex action.
Yeah.
So I think you need to be fine with standing at
Fair
a
enough.
bookshelf.
Fair enough. Next turn.
Looking very dashing and successful.
Khalid.
I mean,
Run after him.
yeah, we're done here, right?
What's the range of a crossbow again?
Okay, I try to run after Montaron, and I don't want to shoot him in the back, but
Why not? I mean,
Because
not.
he's Khalid.
okay. 30 feet. That's how far do I get?
Oh, hold on. You were here.
Well, he got 50 feet.
Yeah. So
So
could
he's
I
still
even
ahead
get
of you.
in firing range?
I mean, if you can.
You
move
could get in
twice.
firing range. Your crossbow has quite a range.
Okay. So as soon as I'm in firing range, I shout after him. Stop! Or I'll maybe shoot.
He doesn't stop. What you also realize is that you're now standing in a tunnel that has rooms to the right and to the left. They don't have doors, but they have bars.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see several people behind the bars who are looking very interested in what's happening there, but also very frightened.
Oh, okay. So we found the prisoners or slaves or the spider food.
the prisoner slaves.
Prisoner slaves.
Do you want to shoot still? He
Can
doesn't stop.
I take another action to run after him?
You can take.
Yes.
You can use your second action to run.
And I
away
have
from
action surge, which gives me one more action.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So you can get pretty close.
I can use that once per battle or
short
once
rest.
per
For
short rest.
per short rest. Okay. So is there a chance I can
Catch up with him?
catch up with him? Yeah.
Yes, you can. But
So that's
Then you-
3 actions or 2 actions too?
that's 3 actions to catch
Okay.
up with him. Then you've caught up with him, but
Yeah.
you don't have any action left to
Yeah.
actually do something.
So now we're running alongside through the dark tunnel.
Yes.
Is it? Are there torches?
You basically left the light behind you.
I have infravision.
Yes, you have infravision.
Does he have a torch?
No,
This is a dark tunnel.
this is a dark
So
tunnel.
he's running blindly into a dark tunnel.
It's
Well-
probably one he knows, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
But still.
But you have the high ground.
As
And
he's a
also-
halfling, I mostly
And
have
also,
a high
you
ground.
don't know whether he may have some magical items on him that
Yeah.
do give him dark side. It's not. It's a common thing.
I mean, as soon as we're running alongside,
Yeah.
I still can throw something in his way to make him stumble.
That would be another action.
Yeah, next round.
Next round.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just running.
I mean,
Morning.
next round he will run into the microphone anyway.
We need a rolling
Good,
road.
Gwyn.
Well,
Things seem to have cleared up.
yeah, I will definitely follow Khalid.
Of course.
So
But you were supposed to go first.
Yes.
You remember?
he
Wow.
did it all wrong. So yeah, after him. Oh wait, stop!
You jump over the corpse
I jump over the corpse. Yeah.
of the bugbear.
Probably step in him
30.
and go like, sorry.
How far away is he roughly? Montaron, I mean.
How far did you move now?
I moved 30 feet.
30 feet. He's still 20 feet ahead of you, and Khalid just reached him.
Okay, so 20 feet ahead of me, so I can throw a
20 to
javelin
30.
at him.
Yes, you can.
So stop! And just take a javelin from my back and throw it at him. To try and... No, not gonna,
You
just-
weren't supposed to go first. Now you will suffer the
I
consequences.
basically want to stop him,
Yes.
Not like headshot him with a javelin, but
No,
I mean-
stop who? Khalid or Montaron?
Montaron.
Just asking.
I was meant to go first.
And I still... No, my javelin isn't glowing, so that's 18 to hit with a javelin.
That's a hit.
He would take 4 piercing damage.
The javelin clips him in the shoulder. He doesn't stumble or anything.
One of my 5 javelins used up.
Ching, 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 somewhere down the tunnel.
Stop, or we'll Shoot you!
Again!
Stop in the name of Helm!
Zan!
Why is it that the tough people are so goddamn awkward?
You okay with the bugbear there?
I'm trying.
That's good enough for me. 1, 2, 3. So there are cells essentially there and there, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm a mage with a moonblade. I don't have any ranged abilities. Except for Charm Person. Which I can't use because he's in a fight with me. So I will try
You can,
to...
you just have...
No, I can't.
You can use it, just gets advantage on the saving throw.
I'm pretty sure I can't. But whatever, I'm trying to open the cells.
It'd be difficult.
Yes.
This one. Whatever.
There is a lock. It's like that.
Yes. So I will try to open the lock without proficiency or anything. With a 5.
No.
So that's my turn.
Then it's Monteron's turn. And you're coming to the end of the tunnel. There's a ladder up. And he rushes up the ladder and then throws down
Edge.
a hatch.
Does he get an attack of opportunity?
No, Monteron just disengages.
Ah, damn. Of course he does.
So your hand closes around a scrap of cloth, but it rips away, and then you just stand there with a piece of purple cloth in your hand and a hatch closing above you.
A clue. So we could find out who this guy was.
That you know who he is.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to do?
After him!
A little help here.
We don't know what's behind that hatch.
No.
Should we really open? I mean, I think I stand at the bottom of the ladder.
Mm.
I'm blocking your way.
No fear!
I
It's your turn.
hesitate, but I slowly get up the ladder.
Actually, we're out of turn order now. Otherwise, it would be Alan.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Alan can just jump up and down on the book.
Slowly crush the bugbear underneath.
You probably would actually, yeah.
Yes. The bugbear goes.
Save him from getting his blade dirty.
Yeah. So you're all rushing into the tunnel. You're all rushing into the tunnel.
I guess,
Yes.
yeah. I wouldn't describe myself as rushing.
Walking,
Yeah.
skipping.
Jauntily.
No.
I mean, you could search for a key in the office, right?
I mean, while he's doing that, I will try and use my thieves' tools to unlock the
Yeah.
cell.
Go ahead.
Merp, merp.
I am going to go look for a key.
Oh, hold on. How does this work? I don't think I have proficiency in thieves' tools, but I can use
How
them.
not? How do you not have...
Because he's a bard, not a
Because I'm a
Yes.
bard, not a rogue.
Yeah, but I thought somehow you would have gotten it. I don't know.
Well, 7.
If do you have the background of
Criminal?
criminal,
Yeah.
then you have proficiency.
Yes.
Proficiency in thieves'
Oh,
tools as
then in
well.
which case it would be 9.
It's broken. It should open. Should
Damn.
open now. No, it doesn't. Good.
Well, good.
You going to look for a key?
Yes.
Investigation check.
That's a 19.
Blimey.
You think one of the books looks fishy, and you hold it up, and it actually says "Elvish poems of the dying light," and you think that's nothing Montron would ever read. And as you open it up, it's cut into, and there's a key in there.
It's a pity. It's a
Classic.
classic. And then I'm going to go back and open the cells with my key. With Monteron's key.
There's a lot of thankful
sorry,
and very surprised people spilling out and saying, "What happened? Who are you? What's going on?
You don't need to ask who we are, just get out of here.
Which way?"
Good point.
Good question.
Well, behind us there's one guard. Just don't be too loud. He should still be sleeping, hopefully.
There's also a way out that way, but that's where Monteron just went.
Yes.
So I'm not sure if that's the safest route.
Yes.
What's up there? Khalid, what's up there?
A hedge?
A hedge.
Yeah.
I go up the ladder. I will sneak just to,
Yeah.
be careful, but I'll go up the ladder and peer and have a look.
There's something heavy on top.
Oh, there's something heavy on it. Okay.
So you need actually to put your shoulder against it and heave.
I use my crowbar. I could, hang off of it. And
Oh,
then-
yeah. Athletics check with advantage again.
I don't know why I'm the one doing all the
Crowbar is a nifty thing to have,
Yeah.
especially if you're a tiny halfling.
Uh,
And
Six-
need to move some.
athletics, yeah? 16.
16. It gives a crunch, then something rolls off the top and it basically just
nice.
flops open.
Okay, I probably catch the ladder
Yeah.
and then have a look around.
You see one of the streets in the quarter you were investigating in,
Uh-huh.
and you also see pretty clearly there's a few blood spatters on the ground, and someone moved a half-empty barrel onto the hatch,
Okay,
which you now just heaved off.
okay. Slight pause. A hedge.
Hatch.
Hatch!
Oh, hatch!
Yes.
Yeah, I thought
Not a
edge.
head.
I thought you were saying hedge.
No,
That
hatch!
wouldn't
Hatch.
make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I was going...
I moved the hedge with a crowbar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh.
Right, okay. Sorry, I was...
Because we are dealing with living
I want-
plant,
Yeah.
animated plant thingies, right? If you
He said hedge.
produce a crowbar, the hedge is going to move aside.
Right, I see. Okay. No, it's all right. I knew that's what you were talking about, but I was thinking, where's the hedge come into this? Right.
A trapdoor.
A trapdoor, yeah. Let's call it a trapdoor from now on. Okay, so there's blood splatters, there's the barrel. I will probably call down. It's safe for them to come up this way and get up here, and then I will start. Ooh, that's interesting.
Oh, yes.
I have a spell
What,
for
what
that.
is interesting?
Did you open the barrel?
No,
There could be gold pieces in there.
I thought you were going to say Montron could be in the barrel.
I mean it could be.
Well, half empty. So
Halfling empty.
it would fit.
It would
Also
have been
half
very
empty.
clever.
I guess I don't know what direction he's gone in, so I'll say I don't think I can do that. But I will try and follow the blood splatters to follow him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good. Do you wait for your comrades?
No.
Okay then.
I said get up here.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Fine. Investigation.
Investigation.
The street is not very clean. There's a lot of weird spatters here.
8.
You move around a little bit, and then at some point you're not sure because someone obviously emptied a barrel of
Fish heads.
Yeah. No, it's
Refuse.
It's a mushy, disgusting pile of different
Okay.
things
And that-
slowly liquefying. Let's put it like that.
All right. I wait until my colleagues join me up here.
Yeah. The freed slaves are also clambering up the ladders.
Is there? I mean, we only got a rough description, but is the kid among them?
There's a kid that fits the description.
That would be Beli?
Balin?
Balin?
Balin. That's his
Balin.
name. Balin.
Yes.
That's a no. But I'm not looking at that because
Yeah.
I was still in initiative or?
No.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Well, I'm running.
You see him a bit like 50, 60 feet down the street.
Okay. Well then, okay. If it's not like an immediate situation like that, then I will also help with getting the prisoners to safety and check if any of them are injured. Very
Most
badly.
of them are just a bit malnourished.
Okay. Well, that's no. Oh, then if there's a small, if there's the human Balin.
Balin. Yeah, there's a kid that fits
Yeah.
the description, as I said.
Okay. Well. Yeah, we are your friends at the orphanage told us to look for you. Hello. Balin,
who are you?
right?
Oh yeah, how do you know?
I'm Gwyn. We've been sent to rescue you.
Where are we? Oh, I know where we are. Can I go home now?
Yes, go home. And tell the orphanage that we'll be in touch.
Good. Thank you.
Very welcome, young man.
And he runs off.
Looks at the camera.
Yes, of course.
Good. What do you do next? Well, the four of you are up there. The slaves are.
Can someone help me find out where this bastard's gone?
I will wait until the horde of people pass me. And
You can see that people are lighting candles and torches in the building of the Centaurium behind you, and there's voices.
yes, we should probably go.
We should hurry, yeah.
One moment. I put the barrel back on the
the hatch.
trapdoor once everybody's gone.
Okay, so we get everyone out.
Yeah.
Is there anything else heavy around?
There's a cart. Someone has leaned against the wall.
Put that on as well.
Yeah. Good.
Do I have any nails?
While you're
Seriously.
nailing this shut, there's just a door opening right next to it. With
Yes.
hundreds of Centaurians standing there watching you nail a hatch down.
So did you
Trapdoor.
find,
Very funny.
did you
We
find
decided to
anything
call
in
it a
the
trapdoor.
office? Apart from the key.
I actually did not look.
Okay. So no journal or letter or...
Well, apparently his writing room is upstairs.
We can go back in later. It's
And we
fine.
decided not to take a look in his writing
Yes.
room.
No,
Yeah.
because
Someone
of the trap.
decided not to take a look in his writing
Oh,
room.
fearless leader.
Well, sorry.
Well, can we?
We got the prisoners out.
I want to have a look at the blood splatters as well
Yes.
and see if I can detect
Inside.
anything.
No.
Investigate.
Investigation.
It starts with the same letter.
7.
No.
This city is so dirty.
This really stinks. You'd think maybe some of the night cleaners, the
Right.
people who take away human waste,
Actually,
might have spilled something here.
I have a question.
Ooh.
Yes.
No, that
You
I
don't
have
have
a
a question? Yeah, okay.
It doesn't work against normal.
What kind of human waste? Are we talking chamber pots here?
Oh, great.
Yes, we're talking chambers.
But as we all know, Baldur's Gate has a great sewer system.
For some reason, people use the sewer system for a lot of different things, but hardly to get rid of their waste.
Yeah.
Maybe it's so new they haven't realized they have a sewer now, and they can, you know.
No.
No,
No?
it's not a new sewer system.
I mean,
That's
there's a whole brothel down there.
They probably don't want human waste running across the doorstep.
Fair enough, yeah.
Okay.
Fair
Also, it's actually, if you know who to sell it to, it's actually valuable for tanners and people like that. So.
That's true.
More detail, please.
No, we're going to skip the details on this one. Let's put it like that. There's refuse in the street. Refuse in the street, and it's disgusting, and you lost the trail.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The rest of you, there's 2 more people who could try if they want to try.
Sure, I will give it a casual glance.
I'm actually good
yes,
at
with the 10 is a very casual glance. So we should not be here in preferably 2 seconds.
Okay, yeah, we'll make sure all the people get out of the alleyway. Maybe we can go back to the orphanage.
Not a good
Hide
idea.
there.
Not a good idea.
Not a good idea why we're hunted for.
Okay. Then, can I give Balin a pouch with...
Isn't he already gone?
Did
Yes.
Damn it, I wanted to give him money.
Well, you can give them money later.
You've given up on the trail, then you can all do a quick perception check.
Now I'm very well.
Ooh.
18.
8.
18.
21.
21. So, the 2 of you see a weirdly shaped bird rising up from somewhere down the street, fluttering in a few circles, and then leaving to the south towards Cloakwood Forest.
Oh dear.
What a weirdly shaped bird.
It's weirdly shaped in the
Heading-
sense as that you, with your 21, you realize it actually doesn't have feathers. It's made of paper.
A weirdly shaped
Have you ever seen a
bird,
bird made of
paper.
paper before?
But it flutters like a real bird
What does
and
that
flies
mean?
away to the south.
I think they have stuff like that at the Hall of Wonders, right?
Is it like a spell that...
It's a bird.
Messaging?
It's a paper bird golem.
You could roll an arcana if you really want to know what it is.
I mean, yeah, I'm not that dumb. Yes I am.
You're just not
4.
well versed in origami.
You have no idea.
Yeah, I've never seen
No.
that spell before.
Okay, fine. It's actually a magical item, but they don't know.
They don't know.
Aside.
If only-
the DM, aside
only
to
we
the audience.
If only you
Only
knew.
we knew.
Right.
Okay.
We need to split. We need to get out of here. I know exactly the place to go.
Very well. Lead the way.
I lead the way to a random direction that is not near anywhere we've been thus far today.
Yes. Since you know your way around these streets.
I know my way around these streets, and
No problem.
I imagine there are little Thieves Guild hidey holes that I also know of. Maybe we could use one of those.
Mm-hmm. So behind you, you can hear clamour, people shouting as they realise that someone has killed a few people and the spider and the slaves disappeared.
I mean, we only killed one bugbear.
Did we,
And then...
Did you make sure he was dead?
He was dead.
Oh, okay.
He was definitely dead.
quick question.
Yes.
Did we, in the building,
How
did
often
we
did you jump on
see
them?
sort of unequivocal proof that this is the Centaurum basically taking slaves, and or was this more like incidental that we think it's the Centaurum or the whole thing with the
Well, you
black
didn't
net?
look exactly for clues, right?
Yeah. But he said something about the black net, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
The black network. Oh, okay.
Is it illegal to own slaves in Baldur's Gate?
In Baldur's Gate, yes, I think it is.
Okay, but in Amnit it's not illegal, right?
No.
Okay.
But they were still kidnapping people off the street,
Yeah,
so
okay.
that's pretty illegal.
That's I guess.
So we're going to his hidey hole.
Yeah, you're moving towards the wall and following it because you have a nice hiding place near one of the gates, one of the eastern gates. And as you step onto the plaza in front of the gate, you hear someone go, I hate your guts. How did you find me? And there's a halfling sitting on the rim of a fountain, writing letters, actually, looking up at you, Montaron.
Oh. Okay.
What?
So you basically failed in following him, but he thinks that going away from everything else that's going on, you went exactly the way that he went, away from everything else that was going on.
Oh,
You have a
okay.
connection.
Are you sure you're not the same
I think
person?
you're twin brothers.
Are you really sure you're not the same person?
Wow, okay.
What
Would
happens
you
now?
pick up your miniatures and give me a Montaron?
Somebody get this woman a Montaron.
Stat.
It's right there. And you
More
hand me
fighting.
the gate.
Ooh.
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe a fountain?
So, Montaron goes...
He's on the fountain,
Yes.
right?
What a coincidence.
I guess I was leading the way.
Yeah, I'm behind you as well.
No one thinking of that Spider-Man me.
We don't have to be in
Basically.
one line, you know.
Okay.
It's not dungeon.
It's not a dungeon, that's true. We're like this.
That is actually a valid formation.
Yeah. Or how about diamond formation?
Very
With
good.
wizard at the back.
Very good.
There you go.
I love the fountain. That's great.
So,
I mean-
are all of your adventures now going to feature at least one gate?
Probably, yes.
Good idea. It looks really cool. That's how I build houses in Minecraft. Doesn't look as good as this though.
No, really.
I mean, I will say my plan, like regardless whether it came to a fight or not, was to basically jump at him and push him into the fountain.
And wait until it doesn't
No.
twitch anymore?
Until he almost isn't twitching anymore.
Okay.
Oh god. In in full plain sight.
So, this is where you find yourself. What do you want to do?
I'm going to jump at him and push him into the fountain. And basically try and hold him down underneath. Not too long. I mean, we'll see if I succeed first, I guess.
I would probably come after you and make sure you don't.
He's not surprised because we saw you before you saw him.
Yeah.
So we should probably look at initiative.
Okay.
Whether you're going to be faster.
Oh, okay.
I've got a 13.
I got a 20.
Yes, you're faster. You
Okay.
can jump at him and try to drown him in the fountain.
Well, I just want to push him in first. So, yeah,
just,
I just...
make a simple unarmed attack.
An unarmed attack.
Yes. Let's.
Without proficiency, I'm guessing.
Yes, without proficiency.
Could I use my dex, or does it have to be strength?
Dexterity.
Then 16.
16. Yeah, you get hold of him and push him down into the water.
Yeah. So I
He goes, I will rip your eyes.
I'll hold him under there for maybe 10 seconds.
He's struggling. Give me a strength check.
Okay.
Can we come after them?
Blimey. 17.
Yes. Amazing.
And then I'll let
One
them,
hand.
just like that. I'll let them come up for air. In again.
Okay.
Hey, okay. At this point,
Yeah, don't torture him.
I will definitely come forward and hold out my sword to the halfling in the water and look at the halfling not in the water. Will you stop it? We're in the middle of the city. You can't just
Oh, all right.
drown someone.
I lift him up again.
But
Slap
basically,
him a few times.
I can close as well.
I basically hold my sword
Yes.
in place where
It's like
just
if you are looking at your reflection in the water.
Honestly, what's your deal? I look nothing like you.
I want to pick up some of the probably scattered letters or whatever he was writing
Yes.
and want to read it.
Oh, and if there's any, like, I'm imagining there's people around. So I'm like, it's all right. This is an official arrest. There's nothing to see
Are
here.
there people here?
Someone, there's a few people out. Most of them moved away once the scuffle started, and there's doors closing, but there's also light behind a few windows, and someone a bit further away, I'm calling the Flaming Fist!
Okay.
There's no one betting on which.
They can't tell them apart, so...
They're wearing different clothing.
In the
Honestly.
dark! Very wet!
Okay.
So
in the
you
dark,
find
all
you
halflings
find
are
letters. He
grey.
was writing a letter to a Viconia right
Oh,
now,
of course.
and the letter got a bit wet and a bit smudged right now. But it tries to fold itself while you're holding it in your hands, wriggling and moving.
Okay.
Oh dear.
I mean, as a player, I probably know what that is, but can I make an Arcana check for
Again?
Zan?
No,
I didn't actually make one because I didn't see the bird.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
make an
Because I
Arcana
was
check.
blind. That is 21.
21. Oh yeah, that's it's not a very common item, but it's an interesting item. You can write a set of letters, and each one is going to fly itself to the person it's addressed to. But it's usually a limited set of paper that you buy.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it
So
looks like this was a stack of 10, 12 sheafs, and now it's down to 5. So he's written a few letters, you think?
Mm-hmm.
But this one is still trying to fold itself.
We could follow this one, and I try to like, get it under control.
Maybe we could attach a string to it.
For example, we also... How many sheets are left of that paper?
5.
5.
Put it in a cage, and we just follow.
We can also just write a new one. Please, decision
can
now.
we?
Why
I mean,
not?
Hold on to it for the moment.
Can you still read
I
it?
don't think you have to attune yourself. Yeah, you can mostly read it. It's a little bit splashed, and
You know
some
who
of
it's
the paper
addressed to,
is soggy.
so you can just write another letter
Yeah.
addressed to.
We know who it's addressed to, yeah.
Yeah.
And the letter says, "We have problems in the city. Send more spiders. Need people dead and sucked dry.
No, that's
Hurry, stupid elf."
So we
We shouldn't send this, though, and I'm still trying to get it under control. Have
So-
it not fold.
Can't you just rip it?
I mean,
But then we can't follow it
can you
anymore.
hold on?
But we
to
know
it?
who it's addressed to.
But can you just hold on to it for a little while until we're done here?
Can I? I tried. I'll
Yes.
try to. I'll try
It's
to.
a piece of
a
paper.
piece of paper. It's a piece of soggy paper.
Well, I'm not that weak, that's true.
Yes.
I mean, the
part
question-
of it has folded itself into a bird's head and goes chip chip, trying to.
I unfold it again.
Yes.
Can I just
The
look
co-
at you and just go? Can we arrest him?
I mean,
Is he still here?
Yes.
It's holding him.
there was just having this discussion about paper bird, which is like,
Stupid meddling heroes.
See, we are
called us
heroes.
heroes.
We're
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm going to put the paper down and just step on it.
talk now.
It's much more comfortable.
About what?
I duck his head on,
Oh,
pull it up
Will you
again.
stop it?
Look, he's got to talk, and he's got to talk quick. Talk.
about what?
What you doing here? What's the plan?
I'm working.
For the Zentarim?
Yes.
What's with all the spiders and the slaves?
Well, a good old friend of mine has cut a deal with one of the downstairs elves, you know.
Oh, is this Tsar fellow?
Yes.
He's a bit Bit loopy, isn't he?
Oh, you shouldn't tell him that.
I think I will. Where is he?
Well, he's found some nice spot in the forest. I hardly see him anymore. We used to live here together, but he's basically moved out.
Do you know where in the forest?
He said something about a mine. I hate mines.
Understandable. Very annoying places to go.
Very understandable, that's true. Also infested with goblins and the like.
Kobolds, mostly.
Kobolds.
Yeah.
Yeah, kobolds, right.
Oh, it was kobolds and half-orcs, right? Yeah.
Okay. Well done.
Any other questions? Zara's in the forest. Zentarum are here.
You can hear boots coming stomp, stomp, stomp down one of the streets. Obviously,
Okay.
someone actually called guards or the Flaming Fist or
Yes,
Mischief Boat.
someone announced you
Yeah.
would
Yeah.
call them.
Yeah.
I basically throw him into your arms.
What?
And I dash into a hidey hole. Like a ferret.
You have a writhing, soggy halfling who's trying to maneuver one of his elbows
Pew!
sharply into your ribs.
I'm going to put him into a sort of a hold where he can't
Yes.
wriggle around. I think I've been taught this.
Then we'll try to stuff the
Stop
paper somehow into my bag that it doesn't have enough space to fold into itself.
Yes. There's a slight ripping sound, but it's just a tiny bit. You stuff it away.
Okay.
Well, if the guards come.
Yes.
Are they guards or?
3 people of the Flaming Fist
Okay.
march onto the square. Go. Right, now, citizens, what seems to be the problem?
We've made an arrest, and I would like to pass this man over to the authorities.
He looks at you, sees the crest of helm on your armor and on the shield, and says, "Oh, right."
That goes over my head. He has been involved in abducting people from the street. We have just managed to free. How many were there? Like 20 or something?
At least, yes.
Some 20 people from a cellar this man had used as some kind of prison. And yes, he's also involved in some shady dealings which we are currently investigating. But I can confirm that he's been keeping slaves and feeding them to the monster that he had in some kind of giant spider he had in the cellar.
The leader of the group of Flaming Fist seems slightly surprised by with each sentence. He looks more surprised and a little doubtful, and then one of his companions leans forward and says, "She's probably not going to lie. You know the Hell Knights."
Also, that doesn't sound like something I would make up. Probably not very good at it.
Well, thank you for making a citizen's arrest. We're going to take him into custody then.
Can you confirm to me that there will be just punishment for him? I'm of course available for questioning, as are my friends, to tell you everything
Are
we
we?
know. we still have some business to
It'll
take
be
care of
just
right now,
punishment,
but
nothing else.
if you need more information about what they...
We're going to take down your names and your place of residence in the city.
Very well. So in my element right
That's
now.
exactly what they do. What
Yeah,
place
and-
do you put down it as?
I would probably live at the Temple of Helm at the moment. And also, can we tell them that it's the Zentarum?
You go, what? Are you sure?
Quite sure, yes.
Interesting.
Thought you should probably know that. Don't know everything yet, but we will.
We will look into this. Thank you very much. And as they rest Monta on the way,
Gone.
he spits back at you one last time, big loogie, and then he goes, "You just wait till you meet Tsar. He's going off the rails, and I think he's got more powerful than you might think."
Looking forward to it.
I'm really not.
Really not.
There's something about the blood of his ancestors, and that he's not.
Okay.
He's been dragged away.
I wonder
Suddenly-
who's the mad one.
Another halfling pops out
So
of the
if you
shadows.
want them to talk, just have to let them be dragged away by authorities
We should
instead
absolutely
of
call the Flaming Fist first.
drowning
next time.
them.
If you drag them away but in a circle, then you'll
Yeah.
be able to get them more.
Maybe we should follow him.
You just keep shouting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, back to the forest then.
Could I have a kip first?
Perhaps tomorrow.
We should probably have a rest first.
Yes, absolutely.
So,
I'm
That will
knackered.
slightly increase the chances of our survival.
I'm fine.
Well, good for you. I've been at it all day. We fought dryads in the forest this morning.
That's what he did too.
I guess you were there as well.
That was this morning?
That's true.
Wow.
I know, it's been a long day.
Yeah.
I almost forgot that you were there.
Feels like 3 weeks ago.
I guess you returned to the Elfsong Tavern?
Probably.
Sure, yeah.
A good idea,
The
yeah.
music is
Although,
fine.
I mean, is that a good idea? It's right next to...
Yes.
They'll never expect it.
Hide in plain sight.
Okay.
Also, we have rooms there.
Sure.
They'll never expect us to be that dumb.
Actually,
have a point there.
there's a lot of ruckus going on there, and there's a lot of flaming fist. And also, when you enter the Elfsong Tavern, they're just about...
Sorry, if there's loads of flaming fists, let's go somewhere else.
You find another hiding home.
Oh, very good.
Yes, and we're just going to assume that you get a long rest.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
I was. That's very good.
So you get your accent
I
Yeah,
needed that
yeah,
rest.
yeah.
which you
Thank
probably
you.
did before, because that probably counted as a short rest, right?
Right.
Get my Leon hands back. That would
yeah,
have
mine.
saved my life earlier.
So, in the morning, Alan took you to a small house where an old halfling lady put you up for the night, and she also makes a mean breakfast with
Oh, very lovely.
mashed potatoes and grilled cheese.
Oh, that sounds really good. I could do with some mashed potatoes and grilled cheese right now.
I have the feeling my players are hungry.
What gave you that idea?
If there's a sudden break in this video, and then
You know, we just couldn't
And
hold
afterwards
any
we
longer.
seem much happier than...
you know what
Yeah.
happened.
If can I get up really early? And,
Yes, sure.
You know, after exercising, which of course she does. I want to go swing by the orphanage
Yes.
and just kind of, you know, sort of finish that up without playing this out. Just give them. I made a collection last time, and I'm giving them the money. That's 7 copper pieces, I believe.
Wow.
I'll make that 10.
So you make it 10 copper pieces.
I'll round it up. I'll give
Interestingly, out of the 7 copper pieces, I think 2 of those were yours as well.
Already.
So
Yes, you put 2 in
Yes.
the bowl to start with.
Right, I'll give them the money. And
You basically matched the donation.
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
that's a very nice
Still,
thing to do.
the Amnian woman who
something.
is running the orphanage, she's very happy. She thanks you for the money, but most of all, she thanks you for taking care of the Zentarum next door and for bringing back one of the children that disappeared.
Well, I'm guessing the Zentarum next door are still the Zentarum next door, but maybe, I don't know.
Well, we see a lot of flaming fists standing in front of doors that have been kicked in.
Oh, very good.
So
Oh, that's
actually,
good to know.
something happened there, you'd say.
Okay, then I'll go back and report that.
See,
They have that covered. You know, they drag people away, they start talking, and they just have to listen because they're already there. It's perfection.
Well, see, I told you we should tell the authorities. They're clearly taking care of it.
Okay.
I mean, in that
Forest.
instance, yes.
So,
when are we heading
Oh, sorry, after
for the
breakfast.
forest? You know, I don't feel very comfortable in cities.
Well, we've got two.
Of course.
We've got 2 options. We've got this paper bird. I imagine, like, I don't know, maybe got it clamped between in a book or
I
something.
wanted to put something heavy onto that, yeah.
We could either try and follow this bird. Did you take the rest of them?
Yes.
Okay, it could be handy.
It's a good thing to have.
Although we can just message each other, I guess. But hey, you know. Anyway,
Do you have to, like, is the paper flies to whoever it is addressed to, or do you have to, like, have basically an address the paper flies to when you create it?
I think you need to have knowledge of the person.
No,
Yes,
I can't write love of my life.
No.
Send it away.
And then
You can
will send
if you
it to
already have-
Jahira,
Yes.
hopefully.
Oh. Yes, you can if you've already met the love of your life, basically. At least I think that's how it works. But you need to know the person first.
But you can then address, so he could write Tsar, hi, bro, we're coming, and then it would fly to him?
You could as well.
Well, he doesn't know what Tsar is, though.
That's
no,
true.
but
I
he
don't
knows
have to
who.
know.
But he knows who Tsar is.
Who he is, yeah.
Yeah. And the
Oh.
paper knows where he is.
Right, I suppose, yeah. Can you tie a string to the paper and just kind of follow it like some kind of
So
cruise
this is
missile balloon?
omniscient paper. It's incredibly powerful if you think about it.
I think it's an uncommon item.
Uncommon.
What colour does that have? killed our halfling.
It's either
It probably
uncommon or
has to be on the
or
same
rare.
plane of
So you want
existence,
to take a
so-
shortcut
good.
directly to?
Well, I have this paper that is trying to fly to Viconia. We
Well,
could go
Let's
there.
go to Viconia first.
Okay.
What do we know about Viconia? We know stuff about Viconia, right?
Who's that?
You do know about
Yeah.
Viconia.
Okay,
Yes.
tell us.
We
who that
don't
is.
know who
we
that
don't know
is.
who that
She's
is.
a drow,
She's a drow,
an outcast,
That's one of her qualities, yes.
right?
and that's about it.
Okay.
She's also not... I mean, you could get that from the interaction with Monteron, but not a nice person.
Hold on a minute.
And she's
So-
working for Monteron,
Hold on a minute.
right?
So-
Or they're working together, at least.
Yeah, but he gave her orders,
That's true.
Wait. I'm
and he
detecting
insulted
a,
her.
What?
I'm detecting a theme here.
What do you mean?
So every single person
Yes.
that has been involved with this Zentarum
Yes.
stuff
Yeah.
have been people that you all know and have previously travelled with.
Correct.
Yes.
Now, I don't know about you, but that sounds incredibly fishy to me.
Almost like
Very
we've been here before.
suspicious.
Isn't it?
Bit suspicious, yes.
Yeah, I understand where you're
Well,
coming
they-
from.
Why did you travel with these people in the first place?
That
if
was
they're
not our decision.
That was not our
That was
decision
this
to make.
guy or girl. I don't remember. Currently, he was a guy. And he decided to give it a try. Yeah? To
And
let
then?
them travel for us for a couple of days, and then
Yeah, he picked up a lot of people.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of
Left them
people.
behind.
A lot of people.
That sounds like a very unfriendly person.
Yeah, I mean, he sounds awful.
he was brought up in Candlekeep. He didn't know anybody, only monks.
Oh, right,
So he
yeah. I guess you wouldn't have a very,
experimenting and
I guess you wouldn't have a good kind of, world knowledge if you'd been cloistered
Correct.
away all your
Yeah.
life.
No.
Fair enough, okay, but
I mean, you've met Imwen, right?
yeah.
I suppose, but I kind of liked her.
She
Okay.
was nice.
Yeah, even he likes her, and she was clearly up
What
to
do you
no
mean
good.
even? I like everyone.
I guess Imwen did sneak away from
Yes,
the,
she
from
did.
the
She
monastery.
was very
when-
good at that.
But that other guy, I think it didn't do anything before he got 18.
Can you just
Anything.
can you just do me a favor?
Yeah.
Don't make any more friends.
Okay. When this adventure is over, I will never ever make a friend in my life again.
That's very
Okay.
I
sad.
promise.
Well, it's just. Here's the thing. I get the idea. He makes a friend, and either they're good
soon.
people, like the people we've met,
been
or
20
they're
years,
just
but
bad
still just-
people, like the other people we've met,
Very nice.
including that bloody dwarf. I can't believe this. Right. Well,
doing a thing again.
well, it's up to you.
I think I got that last time. Yes.
Do you want to face the mad wizard or this drow? The drow clearly has something to do with the spiders, and the mad wizard is up to something in the forest.
Well, wait. So, this mad wizard has apparently made a deal with the drow, got lots of spiders. The spiders were merchandise, also eating people.
Yes,
Monteron works for the Centaurium.
yes. I think they all work.
Who's
for
in
the-
charge of who?
Make an inside check.
Thank you.
I guess
Thank
Monteron
you.
is Viconia's
Not
superior.
good at inside. That's
And
cocked.
Zara is Monteron's superior.
That's a 7 on inside. I have all the information, but I'm just...
Yeah.
Well, and also I have this paper bird that wants to fly to Viconia.
Yes, I just wondered who is
Okay.
in charge of the whole thing. Is it Viconia or is it Zara?
If Viconia is delivering the spiders for Zar, and we head to Zar first, he's got
spiders.
a lot of spiders. If we go to Viconia first and cut the spider supply,
Yes!
You know what? The man speaks sense.
That sounds very intelligent.
He stutters a lot, but he speaks sense eventually.
Yes. But how did...
So, let's go then.
please go to the forest.
No, but Zar's in the forest.
Yeah, let's follow the bird.
We need to follow the bird.
I thought the bird was heading for the
No,
forest.
it was heading
Well, we
for
don't know
Viconia.
yet.
There was one bird heading for the forest yesterday.
was
Yes, there was one bird heading for the
previous.
forest,
Yeah.
and now you have another bird that didn't get to head out.
So we
Okay,
can assume
so let's
that...
follow the bird that was heading for the forest yesterday. And
Well,
go to
But
the
then
forest.
that's when Zar
That's
is.
That should be Zar then.
Also, we can assume that he's been warned now, seeing as
Yeah.
bird.
Can we
Oh,
just
I don't
follow
know.
this bird, please?
Yeah, okay, follow,
you.
follow your bird.
Do we want to tie a string around it, or
Sure, let's try that.
Sure. Do we have string? Or do
I
we
have a
just
crowbar.
I have 50
Hempen
foot
rope.
hempen rope.
Yeah.
I can loan you some.
I guess we could just go and buy some string.
I think
We're in the
I think
city.
you can
Hempen
just
rope.
put him in a box and feel in which direction it's heading.
Oh,
but the string thing
Sure.
is so much funnier.
And
You like
riskier.
the string theory?
Yes!
and it also announces our presence way more.
I suppose, yes. I mean, so do I, really.
And
She has a point.
She has a point. Doesn't really
Let's
matter.
do the string thing.
I think it'll look kind of cute. Let's do it.
So can we just go purchase exorbitant amounts of string to?
Yeah. And who should be in control of the string? Who should be the
Zan. He has it now. He's the
Lord
mage.
of the
He knows
string.
magic.
The Lord of the String. Oh, that was a bit of a stretch.
That
But-
wasn't bad though.
No,
it wasn't.
bad.
It really wasn't.
So, if we are going to go and
I guess.
if we're going to go and buy some string, can I also buy a? I need a player's handbook. How much does a hand crossbow go for?
One is
wait,
over here.
there's one.
Oh, there's one down there.
Do we really have to roleplay buying a piece of string?
No, but if we're buying
No.
stuff, I
you
got
can also
50
buy
gold.
Yeah, it's true. You can also buy stuff.
Okay. How much does string cost me?
I don't care.
Okay.
Can I buy a potion of healing?
For 50p? Gold piece?
50 gold pieces I have,
Yeah.
yes.
50p. That would be super cheap.
Very cheap, yes. 50 GP.
I would like to write a note to the Temple of Helm and just report in very brief notes what happened yesterday, because I feel like that's kind of my
The
job.
gruff temple master
Just kind of like
takes your report with very little words, but he seems to be proud, you
Oh.
think.
Oh, okay. Oh, I can actually go there. I have no idea how large Baldur's Gate is now, how long it would take me to go there, but...
Baldur's Gate is pretty large, but since Alan still wants to go shopping and Zan wants to find string and
Very well.
I don't
Kali
want
just
anything.
wants to
You
leave
want
the
to-
city.
No, I don't want to be in Baldur's Gate.
So let's just shorten this. You get the things you need, you report to the Temple of Helm, and then you meet at the gate
Yes, very well.
and finally leave.
Finally, the city again.
Ooh.
Yes, very good.
He's
You now you're in the outside.
And you're finally relaxed.
Yeah.
Sunshine.
I
and
admit-
rain.
Do you enjoy
Nice
the
to
out
be
of
out of
doors
smelly
as
town.
much as you did last time we met?
Yesterday.
You want to prompt me my catchphrase, right? I
No.
forgot my catchphrase.
No. I'm just going to tie a string around a piece of paper and then let it fly.
Yes.
Let it go.
And
Since
hold the string though.
Since it's slightly ripped, it ripped yesterday when it was soggy,
Yes.
and you stashed it in your.
You stepped on it too.
Yes,
I
you
also did step
There's
on it,
also there's
boot
there's
print.
rid of your boot. It's flying slightly crooked and always righting itself. You probably wouldn't even need the string to keep it near you because it can't go very fast.
Now you tell
And
us.
it
Once you
heads,
crippled it.
it actually heads towards Crookwood Forest.
Oh.
Oh.
Who would have thought?
Damn. I mean, she
I will
could
just follow the bird.
have been somewhere else.
Yes, you follow the bird. So you're going to move for a few hours through the outdoors, which Kali very much enjoys.
And Alan doesn't.
Yes, until you start noticing spider silk strings between the trees, and that there's a lot less wildlife around all of a sudden.
Right, I think we don't need the bird anymore.
It still struggles on at the end of your.
Well, we
string.
still want to find the source, don't we?
I suppose. Go. There's not really much point with you two, but well, I'm gonna try and go slowly and quietly.
Try more.
I mean, I could say I want to sneak as well, but I am leading a paper bird on a string, so
Which
that's
makes a lot of flapping noises.
yes, that is pretty obvious, I would say.
Well, I'm gonna try and sneak,
Fine.
starting from tree to tree.
Good. Give me a roll.
No. Ooh.
Nice.
25.
25.
Yeah.
You're also kind of sneaking ahead, ranging ahead.
Yeah, a
The
little
rest
bit.
of the group.
Not too far. Probably like 30 feet ahead or so.
Yes. You notice a few animals strung up in cocoons and obviously sucked dry, and then you see something in between the trees that casts its own shadow and is also overshadowed by basically another roof of spider silk that's spun between high and strong oak trees. And underneath hangs something like a huge boil with more blisters on top, all woven out of silk, but somehow also a bit dirty. And anchored in the trees and on the ground with lots of strong strands of more spider silk. So it's a giant mess of cocoons mashed together and held up between the trees and shadowed even during the day.
Look good.
And a spider about this size, so very small for the spider you've already seen, is just now going up something that looks like a tunnel made of silk. Like something you sometimes seen spiders, which is why you don't like the outdoors, that build funnels coated in silk into the ground. It looks a bit like that, just going into this mess.
Right.
And the bird is heading for the
Yes.
tunnel.
Oh, great.
Of course.
Of course.
Oh. Oh dear. Oh no.
That looks like some kind of breeding ground.
But it's probably where our...
How long will the bird go on flying if we set it on fire?
No,
Probably not very far at all.
but this is very flammable, and I mean,
Do we want to just burn this place to the ground? I mean, I'm actually quite for burning this place to the ground.
I mean, you can, well, but the forest.
Yeah, you're right. Forest. Come. Set the forest on fire. Yeah.
so let's
Here I wouldn't approve.
get back indoors again, I suppose.
Well, someone else can go first this time. I'm not going first. You two can go first.
Okay, we two go first.
I mean, that is what I'm here for.
Do you go first or do I go first?
I go first.
Okay.
You have a ranged weapon. We've talked about this.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was in the city. I don't know if that will apply here in the forest.
Maybe the rules have changed.
And we're going to cut to a change table. I'm going to get a few things, and you are going to get rid of the setup that we have right now.
Oh.
Yeah, don't.
So, we've set up a spider nest, or at least the beginning of a spider nest. And
Oh, that's what we're heading.
What
Beginning?
do you mean the beginning of a spider nest? This is just the beginning?
Can I take a second, seeing that, take out my piece of cured leather and cast Mage Armor on myself, please?
Yes, you can.
Thank you. Thank you.
Gwyn is testing the ground of the funnel, and it does have a give. It's slightly bouncy as you walk on it, but it's also very strong. The tunnel slightly changes shape, becomes more ovoid as you walk through it, but it's big enough to allow you and your armor and your shield and probably something even bigger to walk through.
Oh dear, something bigger than that. Oh, nice to
And you
know.
you just see the abdomen of the tiny giant spider you saw entering the nest, disappearing at the end of the funnel.
So the spider.
It cancels itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like the tiny, like the miniature giant space hamster.
It's still a pretty big spider.
Okay. Right.
Like
Yeah.
the
Okay.
size of
Let's go in.
spider you don't want to see close by.
It's what I was expecting, though.
Well, onwards, fearless.
Do we see that there are other
Didn't she
entrances,
say
or is-
onward fearless? Whatever.
You're moving forward, and at this point, Gwyn
Only
can see
going
that
last
you're
time,
you're
wasn't
coming
it?
into a chamber that's basically a bulb. So the ground is slightly curved, and then it just goes on to a ceiling that's also made of silk. It's kind of a big, saggy sack of silk cloth that's stable enough and anchored with more silk strands to make it into a kind of room. And there's small spiders skittering and moving around. And as you move forward, one big one, green and slightly disgusting.
Just slightly disgusting, though.
Slightly disgusting.
Okay.
Not extremely disgusting.
No, just slightly disgusting.
Hunched over something near two giant cocoons at the back of the room. And you see two more dark openings of more silk tunnels leading somewhere else inside the
I
nest.
draw my sword and tell the others, there's a spider here.
Oh, really?
How surprising.
Oh, thanks for
Actually,
the
there's-
sarcasm, people.
I
Ready
can't-
your weapons.
I cast Wall of Sarcasm.
I hate you. And I walk into the room.
The spider
That
rises
doesn't
from
work.
its crouch,
Oh, it does.
and you think it's looking at you, still hard to tell, but it's got one pair of bigger eyes that are now looking towards you, and then it crouches down again, and we're going into initiative.
Yes, absolutely.
You want to fight it.
Gotta run at it and kill it.
16.
And I actually rolled decent initiative for once.
17.
16 for Khalid, 17 for Zan.
7 for Alan, but I feel that's in character.
Alan, you really don't want to go in there.
No.
16 for Gwyn, but I have less dexterity, so I would say. I'll
Okay,
go
Khalid goes
after
first.
Oh yeah, slaughter the NPCs first. Why not?
What do you mean NPCs?
Suddenly, Khalid is worth a lot more to us. Somehow. Don't know why.
Zan goes first, but he's behind two
In the
more
back, yeah.
people in a tunnel.
With no ranged options.
What's
that
going on?
can actually hit a
I
spider.
told you what's going on, snarky.
You can hold your action.
Yeah, it could also delay, right?
Yeah.
To go after the guys with the plate mail
Yes,
and the
after
half
they
plate.
clear.
That was a very bad word to use for a lovely lady like
Then I will do
yourself.
that.
Khalid goes next.
Okay.
So Gwyn
Can
jump down into the...
Can he, like, do
Saggy
something
chamber?
as soon as he can do something? Like,
Yes, he can,
Ready
he
in
can
action or
basically
something?
say, I'm going to delay until the space is cleared, and I can...
So I can't overtake Gwyn and.
Yeah, no,
charge.
you can. You can jump down slightly to the side of her. So,
Yeah, so why not? So I jump down and try to charge at the spider.
yes. Go charge at the spider.
Just run in there. That's the spirit.
And that's 19.
That's a hit.
8.
8.
Yeah.
8 damage to the spider. You just hack away at the thing, and it makes slight hissing sounds.
Well, scimitars aren't so great for hacking, technically, but that's
Yeah.
really getting to the specifics.
Who cares?
Oh, scimitars are good for hacking.
Khalid
Nah,
hacks.
I don't know.
Khalid hacks.
Khalid hacks.
Khalid hacks, okay. That's fine.
So Gwyn,
Good.
right?
Gwyn is next.
Yeah, Gwyn will, of course, follow him and do the same. Just basically run at
Moving
the
forward,
spider
you
kind of at the
realize
same time.
that something in the silk beneath your boots is crunching, and as you look down, you also see that there's bones and pieces of creatures stuck in there.
Well, let's really hope we're not meeting Zar
Fearless.
here.
That is a 18 to hit with my longsword.
It's a hit.
Have at the 8 slashing damage.
The spider rears up and tries and bite you and inject poison. Well, against Khalid. That's a natural 20.
Oh no.
Okay.
That's...
Wait, I'll protect.
Then it has...
Is it too late to protect? Should I have called it before?
No, we can do it. Then it has disadvantage, right?
Yes, I want to react to the attack and jump in between with my shield.
Okay. 21 is still a hit.
21 is 8. Yeah.
21 is a hit, but it's not crit.
So just try and block the...
With your
This with my
You can...
spider silk shield.
Yeah, my
Yes.
Or did you remove that?
I cleaned that very meticulously.
Okay, so it's not a spider silk
It's nice
shield
and clean
anymore.
and shiny.
Okay.
It's going to be
That's
spiders.
5 piercing damage, and you need to make a constitution saving throw against 11.
Cool.
Nope.
And you get 7
7 more.
more
Or 7
poison
total.
damage.
Okay, thank you. Ow.
Hello. Alan is next.
I wanted to delay until
Oh,
after
yeah, you can
the
move
cans
now. Oh, yeah,
were
you did,
out of
yeah.
my way. So, can I move all the way up to
Okay,
the spider?
so that's like 15 feet to get in there.
Okay. And 1, 2, I can't. Well, okay, then I will just stand here, I guess, and start blade singing again. And
And it starts to hum.
then I guess that's my turn.
Glitter. Now it's Alan.
I'm just going to kind of creep up to the hole that leads into the into this chamber. But rather than jump in, I'm just going to look at the spider and start muttering insults at it, like under my breath, like just the worst curse words I can think of. I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery.
Don't say them out loud.
Yep. Can it make
Because
a...
Vicious Mockery.
Do a big bleep.
And a 9 is probably not a safe.
No, it needs a 13. So
Yes.
it
You've
takes-
mocked it
I've
viciously.
mocked it,
So that's your MO, right? You're mocking everybody and everything that we encounter.
basically. It
Yeah,
takes
okay.
1 psychic damage,
But we are the bad guys because we make friends out of everyone, right? I mean,
Yeah.
but it has disadvantage on its next attack.
The next attack is now going out. Now it's going to attack and it's trying. No, it already did.
It already attacked.
already
I
did.
remember very well. Yeah.
also, I just realized that when I'm blade singing, I can move 10 feet further, so I can actually make this move.
And it's now your turn too. Yeah, there's
You move to the other side of the spider,
there's
maybe.
big cocoons in the way.
But I want to be next to you.
Oh, I see.
Aw.
I thought you had such amazing AC because you have mage armor.
Yeah, okay, fine. We'll go here. Whatever.
So it's your turn then.
It's fine.
It's my turn now. So I can't do a whole lot. It's instead, except for attacking with my rather amazing sword, I guess. That is a 21 to hit.
It's a hit.
You hear the amazement in your voice.
Yes, it's the greatest sword in the history of everything. 10 damage.
It's very
10
cow.
slashing damage.
And in basically the same finishing move as with the last spider, he cuts bits off and
Wow.
flings it to the side.
Zan the Spider Slayer.
The kill stealer.
Yes. He stands there while the ichor from the creature just basically is wicked away into the silk underneath. Things are crunching and moving underneath your boots.
Are you alright, Khalid?
Uh-huh.
I mean, literally, are you
There's-
alright?
There's a weird dry and musty smell.
I mean, do you need any healing?
I got that, yes. It's all relative, you know? I mean,
It's all relative. Well.
I'm still okay,
Okay, then let me know.
but it hurts.
There.
Thank you.
It's a paladin skill.
Yeah. I thought it was a druid skill.
There. Alright.
What is
Yes.
my bird doing, by the way?
It's veering to the right.
So this way.
Okay.
Alan sighs.
So there may be
Trudges
loot
up.
on the left.
Ah!
Huh?
So there would be loot on the left, yes.
I mean, we can have a look if you want.
You could creep into the next room. I notice you're only kind of movement is creeping.
Generally, yeah.
Yeah.
It's how you stay alive.
He's a creepy person.
Well,
Are you coming or what's happening?
I'll just follow. Let's just, come on.
No looting?
No looting. I bet there's nothing here anyway.
I don't want to look through these.
Are we not
cobwebs.
video gaming a Baldur's Gate adventure then?
No.
Okay.
I need to place this before you.
All right.
Before you
Ooh.
creep all over this.
Hey, I'm not creeping anywhere. Currently.
Cool.
Oh.
This is another silk spider cocoon. This
Some
is
furniture in there.
about the same size,
Of
but it's
course.
actually there. Yes, there's furniture.
They've caught some furniture.
Okay, you can put me on the entrance of this one, I guess. Gotta see it.
Because you go first, right?
Yeah, I'm the one with the shield. I should probably be first.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's nice.
The spider have
I mean, it's also built. It's all natural, right?
all made from spider webs.
Yeah.
The room is
Even the books.
not the books.
Even the cage.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I had you in my fingers just a second ago.
did we fall down?
No. It's
No,
just,
it's just. I can't.
it's just cameras clipping and collision detection isn't that
No,
great.
what it is, you know, you weren't selected and you've been like left over here. And then it's like,
But this is fortunately another area, so we noticed because we couldn't
So,
proceed.
are you trying to move silently?
No. No, honestly, I'm not. I'm just walking onwards, ready to kill more spiders.
Then, as you enter this bubble of spider silk, the person is already turning around and picking up a weapon that she obviously had stashed near her desk. In the left hand, she's still holding a dead mouse that she was about to feed to something that's moving in the cage behind her. And in her right hand, she now has a weapon.
Viconia, I presume.
She points at you and says, "You presume right," and casts web. So she's trying to hit you with her spell. 15 is probably not...
Well, it hits the shield.
Yes, you get another layer of spider silk love on your shield, but you're still
Getting a
not
nice
Just
entangled.
cleaned it.
Nice patina for the shield.
Yes. So, what do you want to do?
I found her. Is it my turn? Or is it...
It's more like, do you want to attack now, or what do you want to do?
Or do you want to chat?
She just cast web at me. I'm going to slice her up.
Okay.
So she cast a,
I'm angry.
a non-lethal spell that would not have hurt you, and you're going to cut her into pieces. Okay,
I mean,
go ahead.
she doesn't know that she wasn't going to hurt her afterwards.
That's true.
I mean, she attacked me.
I think she wanted to immobilize you, then tell you her plan, and then attack.
And
Yes.
then let the spider eat me.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'll say no to that. Okay, then, I mean, he's the one who talks to people. I'm the one who attacks them.
So then you give me initiative.
Is it...
now.
Oh, is it...
Waterboarding is now talking to people.
That is correct. But it involved talking to people.
It was persuasive methods.
Ooh.
Initiative. Okay. 15.
15 for Gwyn.
23 for Alan.
23 for Alan.
Yeah.
12.
12 for Zan.
17.
17 for Khalid. Well, that's Alan going first.
Okay. So I assume we're all kind of in this
Yes.
tunnel.
Yeah.
And I can move through friendly creature spaces. So that's what I'd say. Is it like
Yeah.
25 feet to get like here or something?
You're tiny, so you can move.
I'm not tiny.
No.
He's small.
I'm small.
We could
Okay,
just kind
yes.
of let him pass.
Rules-wise,
In-
you're small.
games terms, I'm a small creature.
It's actually a nice room, by the way. There's a few pieces of silk wall that are a little bit thinner and letting in a very, very muted light. So the kind of like she's trying to get acclimated or used to slightly brighter surroundings than her natural home under the earth.
I'm not saying I'd build a summer home here, but the trees are actually quite lovely.
Yes.
You
Was
still
that
have to
the-
do something.
I know.
Spiders of unusual size.
I've just,
Yeah, it's
I've just moved. Sod it, I'm going to try it. I'm going to cast Sleep at second level.
Old faithful.
Old Faithful. So I get to roll 78. And I'm going
Oh,
to
that's why you do
target
that.
this area.
Yeah.
Here's 2 more.
That's 3. Can I get a fourth one? And then I'll roll them twice.
Okay.
Or, no, 78, so yeah. I assume whatever's in the cave will also be targeted
Do you want
by
to roll
this.
Arcana before you do this?
It's good point, she's an elf, isn't she? But there's not a saving throw. But they can't be put to sleep by magic.
That is true.
You would know that.
I would know
Right.
that because I forgot it last time.
Fey
it's just,
ancestry.
that's just me being an idiot. I won't do that then, I'll cast Vicious Mockery.
You're not going to put her to sleep, you're going to...
I think about it, now I remember, and I just... Bloody elves! The decoration here. I mean, the furniture's nice, but honestly, the walls, you could do a lot better. Vicious Mockery. Wisdom saving throw.
Shots fired.
I don't know if this counts as vicious, but it's certainly mockery. Go ahead.
Mockery. Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
13.
With advantage.
With a
Because it was
She makes the saving throw.
okay.
She raises one white eyebrow and goes, I like it that way, little man.
I'm not a man, I'm a halfling.
Are you not male? Why am I?
It's a gender neutral halfling. That's all.
yes.
Okay.
Khalid,
Yeah.
you're stuck behind the cape.
I mean, he has
Go fast, please.
He has one thing. I have my thing. I charge into the room and hit her.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I was
you have
trying-
history with Viconia, do you?
You're trying to talk to her.
I vaguely remember her and I didn't like her, so yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I just tried to disembowel.
Can you help me out? Do you have another really, really lame insult that I can use? That Khalid would use?
Thanks.
You stupid person.
I'm not sure if you're talking to me
I
or the
never liked
character.
you.
Your hair looks messy.
Yeah.
That is very good. That is very good.
So I picked that up from Alan, insulting people
Sex
on
work.
a very low level. Okay, I just said that.
Right, next time there's just filth coming out my mouth. Next
that's
time I use this
21.
spell.
21 is a hit.
And 7. That's
Yeah.
Orfox.
She staggers back and says, "What are you doing here?"
Oh, I've got the action surge again, right? So I can
Yeah.
hit once more.
Yes.
I swear it.
What are you doing
no,
hitting you?
Miss, I guess. Unless 11 hits.
No. She's also wearing armor, very nicely crafted elven armor. Gwyn, it's your turn.
Yes. I'm going to very
She will be dead before I
jump
get my
over
turn.
Alan's head
Yes.
It's fine.
and get.
Get stabbed.
Well, I'll get next to
But we didn't kill any of our old friends so far.
Yet.
next
Yes.
to
Yet.
and well, you've insulted her. You've insulted
Yeah.
her. I'm thinking I'm going to go straight with something like, "We will stop you from hurting innocent people." That is a 21 to hit.
That's a hit. You're running high.
Not with the damage, clearly. 4 slashing damage.
It's more like a warning slash.
It was a warning slash, yes.
Zan.
Okay. I will enter the room and see all that carnage, probably.
Carnage.
Yeah.
And I will let loose the bird, obviously.
It flies towards Viconia and falls and
Should we give her a minute to read?
settles down on the...
Monteron sends his regards.
Ooh. That foolish little man.
Hey,
They do look alike, don't they?
stop with the little.
I can't tell males apart anyway, no matter the species.
Of course.
Sizist and sexist.
Should I try?
But I
No.
think I
No
remember
matter the
you.
species.
Oh.
And she stabs at Khalid.
What did I do? Oh, right, yeah.
What did I do?
I did cheat her. I did not.
Oh no.
Yes, you did. Twice.
Okay, yeah.
All the references.
20 is my AC.
Crikey.
20. Okay, the first one misses, but she swings her mace around again, and so she's not trying to stab you, she's trying to bash you. And both of her attacks go wide.
Okay.
Because she was trying to stab with a mace, bad idea.
Yeah. And she was distracted by the letter.
Yeah.
Adam,
Just trying to
And
casually read it while also writing.
And by Monteron appearing in her living room.
It's like the Harry Potter, you know, the screeching letters.
oh yeah,
You know, if
screaming
it just got in her
letters.
face, it like.
Okay, if this is what we're doing, then this is what we're doing. I run in and attack her with my rapier.
That's the spirit.
Can we at least...
Should we lure her closer to her
To her
bookshelf?
bookshelf, so I can drop it on. I'm not sure the crowbar will work so well against the web.
Won't you step over here, madam?
Yeah.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh, nice.
So that's the natural 20.
Oh yeah, very nice.
As a bonus action, I was going to do this anyway. I am going to use. I'm going to use one of my bardic inspiration die to inflict 2d6 psychic damage on her. So does that now become 4d6 psychic damage because it's a crit?
Yes.
I guess it does. So
Does that count for the bonus action as well? Oh, it's
Yeah,
like you can
'cause it's
add it
as-
to the.
It counts
Add it.
for all
Oh,
the
that's
dice.
really cool.
All the
Words
dice.
of Terror, yeah, that's really good.
yeah.
What are you saying for your words of terror?
All those swear words that I was thinking of before
Yeah.
are now coming out, which I will not repeat.
That we're not allowed to say here.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's just going to be a long string of bleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably in your heads it's bleeping because you just can't comprehend the filth that I'm spewing from my
Quite
mouth.
clearly, yeah.
I am... Like, you
But
see my face
it
and
just
it's
happened.
very disgusted.
I told you I got a crit.
Bard!
Bard.
Because bards are amazing.
Bard just happened.
Yeah, okay.
10.
Oh my god.
24 damage.
24 damage!
Do you need to know
She gasps.
what is what?
No.
Okay.
24 damage, she gasps.
She gasps and stumbles backwards, hitting the table. It falls
Yeah.
over.
Oh no!
The cage falls down. There's a spider in there skittering around.
Yeah, take that.
Khalid, you're doing your thing.
Yeah.
She knows how to do.
22.
That's-
22.
That's a hit.
9.
She's going down now and
More one-liners.
coughing
I'm not the one-liner guy.
dark blood. And then the skittering sound of the spider has an echo and something is coming down. This tunnel.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
Suddenly on the wall, because it can wall climb,
that's big.
there's a huge spider creature mixed in
She was
with
Viconia
the
down,
top
or
half.
is she still standing?
She's
Okay,
lying.
so-
She's not dead, but she's lying
So
down.
I think Khalid is actually starting to apologize. He didn't realize he would hit her so hard. And
Yes, and then something
I mean,
comes up behind
it's not
you.
nothing personal, and at least we're all traveling companions, and you know.
Shut up and kill that spider!
There's suddenly a flurry of long black chitinous legs around you, and then something swings a sword at you,
I want to.
missing, swinging back. Multi-attack, yay! That's a 24. That's finally a hit. Slippery little warrior.
I don't know.
Ah,
And that's 5.
He has several attacks. Okay, 5 damage.
Yeah, the creature.
Has
The
multi
creature
attack.
has 3 attacks actually.
I'm down.
Um,
I'm down to 11 of my 28.
Oh dear.
And 20.
I've got 20 AC. Yeah.
And then that's 4 more.
Jesus.
So it slashes back and forth with the sword, and in a weird, mangled voice, Sister!
Oh, God.
Oh.
Looking down at Viconia.
Okay, I'm going to join her. Yes.
It's
Well.
Gwyn's turn.
Well then, I use bonus action to cast Searing Smite. It seems like a good time to do that. So I'll look at the spider and just, Helm, protect us! And then my weapon flares with white hot intensity and does extra damage. I hope I hit. Can I also channel divinity at the same
Weapons flare with
time?
white hot intensity.
Can I do both of these sort of effects? Because channel divinity doesn't necessarily say it needs a bonus action or something, so I just do that, right?
yeah. Well.
It doesn't. Yeah.
There is definitely uses of channel divinity that are in action.
Or bonus action.
Or bonus
I
action.
mean, it depends what you want to do.
It just says
Exactly.
sacred weapon. Yeah,
I think that's a bonus action.
that's what I did earlier, but I didn't
Yeah.
know what if it.
Yeah, I
uses
mean, if it's a bonus action, it's fine, right?
I'm just going to quick
No,
rule
because-
that it's
Yeah.
a bonus action.
because
Sure.
Searing Smite is a bonus action, then I'll just do
Yes.
that.
Okay.
Okay, then I will attack it.
Thank you.
Then I will. Yeah.
Mm.
So Viconia is
Down.
out of the picture.
Mhm.
Very good. I will attack you. with
As
my-
far as you know. Dun dun dun.
That's a 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
So that was a
I need
first
a
level
proper
spell
wording for
slot.
the spell.
And then that's...
Yes.
Sorry, just it's a very long spell text. So I do an extra d6 fire damage. So that's do you need to know that separately, the fire
No.
and then? Okay. Then it's 11 damage. And also it would cause the target to ignite in flames.
Oh.
Oh!
Great
In
idea.
a spider silk
Perfect.
cocoon.
Yes.
That's
sorry.
super great.
Yes, sorry.
Yes.
Also, at the start of each of its turns, until the spell ends, the target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it takes more fire damage. So, and only if it saves successfully will the spell end.
Yes.
As opposed to fire goes out. If Yeah, someone can try and put the fire out as well. But
Yes, but you're probably not going to.
probably not. No.
The creature screeches. And sister! Writhing and trying to get rid of the flames, but it's going to need to wait until its next turn to make the saving throw. Zan.
Is that thing technically, rules-wise, humanoid?
No.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, well then.
It just counts as a large monstrosity.
It's great. So can't hold it then. Can I move next to it so I'm in melee range? Is that possible?
Yes, there is the square
This.
basically standing in her cape again.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's
okay.
going to work.
Okay, fine.
It's a good place to be.
Then I will just mutter under my breath, "Oh, this is going great. This is amazing," and slash with my moonblade, which is a 16 to hit. No, yes, it's a 16 to hit.
That's not a hit.
That's unfortunate.
The blade screeches across the chitin and makes a weird singing noise.
Cool. Well, yeah, I don't have a bonus action that I want to use, so that's it.
Viconia, lying on the ground, just lifts a hand and pats one of the legs of the monstrosity looming over her. Tries to kind of get contact, but you don't know what she's doing. She's muttering under her breath in drow.
Oh dear.
Alan!
You should probably prevent that then.
Yeah, she's still alive,
Yes, barely.
but she's wounded. Okay, I'm going to try and move up to her and basically just try and drag her away from the creature.
Athletics check.
Yep.
Small person trying to drag normal person around.
10.
That's actually enough to move her like 5 feet away.
Okay, yeah, that's all I want to do. So I'll
She gives a low moan of pain as you drag her away.
I just drag her back. There.
Jesus,
flies
she
through the
might be tangled in the spider silk.
Drag her out of the spider silk. I then want to put my rapier to her throat and say to her, "Call it off."
Valis! She cries out. Valis, stop! Dryder makes a wisdom. Looks up. What? Sister! They... And then it takes fire damage. And screams and writhes, and you see that some of the flames and embers are igniting strands of spider silk behind it.
So was that a fail save?
Yes.
2 fire damage.
Can't do anything against that.
Yes, so it's starting to set the chamber on fire, but it's actually lowering its sword.
Other than standing there going,
We're done here, let's go.
Khalid would be next if we still are going with
Okay,
Initiative.
I propose I stop fighting
yeah.
and turn to my comrades and maybe we should leave and take Viconia with us.
Yes,
that
agreed.
seems
No,
very good.
no, they're more. You will all leave them to die and burn.
Whom?
The Driders.
Yeah.
Yes! Well,
Most definitely.
they killed people.
Then she starts clawing at Ellen, who's holding her, and said, "No, I have to save them."
Okay.
But she's very weak, so it's
Well,
more
look,
gesture than actually.
You two
an
take
attack.
her. Let's leave.
All right, I mean, I was going to kill that monstrosity, but
So what are you doing? Where are you moving?
Well, I will. I say to them, "Take her. Let's leave."
You drag
I
her
mean,
away.
what do we know about riders? They are demonic abominations and we don't like them, right?
They're monstrosities made of drow and spider. You probably
But
don't
they-
know why
Yeah,
or how.
but we guess
they're
there
very
are
dangerous.
demons involved in creating. It's not natural.
No.
It's not creatures
They're evil,
we want to
right?
have in our forest.
Yes.
yeah.
and the drow are also.
I mean, the spiders,
usually
okay,
not,
they belong here, but the driders
don't.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I am leaving. I am leaving.
I'm not very inclined to leave this thing alive, I'll just say.
Okay, well...
I mean, I'm still burning it currently.
Yeah. So let's drag her out.
You're gonna drag her out. She
I,
screams, Valas! Stop them! And the creature surges back into action,
Nah.
battering down on the person who set it on fire. First it's trying for its saving throw and actually makes it, so it stops burning, the chamber keeps on burning.
Oh, is it? Okay. Okay.
Because the chamber does not actually make a saving
No,
throw.
I know.
No.
It's just did it saving throw again. I thought it was last
Yeah,
round.
it's another action.
Okay.
But now it finally made its saving throw.
The spell ends then. Okay,
Yeah.
very well. Then I don't have to make it.
And it's trying to hit you. Your AC is 17?
18.
18. Miss. Hit. Hit.
Damn it.
So you get hit twice
Oh, goodness.
with its long sword.
Is there a chance we can cut through the tunnel walls instead
Yes.
of walking all the way back?
How high up are we anyway in the trees?
That's 5 hit points for one attack and then 11 for the second. You can try and cut through the room.
Yeah.
So you
Just
just...
an attack?
Oh, no, you don't. You don't need to roll an attack. You just need to say you're starting
Yeah.
to cut. There's someone with a very sharp blade.
Very magical blade. But he has to wait his turn.
Yeah.
Because initiative order.
Good. Gwyn would then be next. But if we're going back into initiative order, the
Yeah, I
droider
thought we were
just
still in.
acted.
Yeah, I'm going to keep attacking it.
Good.
I'm not going to leave until that thing is dead. That's
Well, you are then not going to leave, period, probably.
Probably.
that's a
I don't need initiative order.
We can give her one more initiative order and then it's
Okay.
going to be
Okay, and then I
chaos.
can turn around and...
12 to
Yes.
hit.
It would be your turn anyways.
Okay, fine.
12 to hit, no.
I guess as much.
Yes.
Okay.
While you're thinking, Zan,
I am whirling around with my very humming, singing blade that is very magical.
Are we in the tunnel already?
No, I
No,
think
we-
we're
where
still
we are.
right there. I can just
Alan
turn
is
around
at
and
the
cut
mouth of
that
the
wall.
tunnel. You cut that wall.
Yes.
And you actually see that with the hissing sound, the silk parts, and you see that you're like 10 feet up from the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can make
And
that jump.
there's more silk walls around you, more bulbs and things. And the one right in front of you is moving, and something is kind of putting feet against it, or I'm not quite sure.
Oh, this is something magical I don't want to be a part of. So we can leave there, basically.
Yes, you can try and jump out of there.
I just made a door
Yeah.
and then jump out of there. I'd probably get an attack of opportunity, don't I?
Yes, if you're jumping out of there. And that's probably not a hit, 17.
No, it's actually
It's
not
not a
because
hit.
I'm blade singing still.
So the sword passes overhead and you shoulder yourself through the cut you made and fall down. 10 feet. I think rules-wise that's
1d6.
1d6 damage.
Can I lower that with an acrobatics check or anything?
Yes.
Okay, because actually my blade singing gives me advantage on that, I think.
Oh, isn't that nice?
It does! And that is acrobatics 19.
Then you only take 1 point.
That's good.
1 damage.
That's good. Still hurts.
Slight bruising.
Yes. Okay. Alan would be next.
I would be next.
But you can just announce what you want to do.
Yeah.
I think Gwyn wants to fight the thing until one of the two of them is dead, while the rest of your party is
See
leaving.
what happens when it's my turn again.
Do you take Viconia with you?
I mean, I'm a small halfling. You're
Yeah.
a big, strong man.
I'm heavily wounded.
You can take
I can shove her down the hole.
You can throw her
Yeah.
down!
She's wounded as well.
Yes.
Maybe she wouldn't survive.
I will probably leave Vaconia in Khalid's hands. I will quickly vicious mockery the Drider and jump out. I will say,
Your face is ugly.
with the finger snapping?
Yeah, with the finger snap. Wisdom saving throw.
Natural 1.
Oh, you hit
Maybe
it.
she knows
You
it.
really...
That's 1 psychic damage,
Wow.
and it has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Okay, and then you jump out.
And then I go, wee!
Khalid!
I assume acrobatics and
Yeah.
stuff. Let's see how I do. 19.
That's also just 1 point of damage.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, I try to hurl Viconia through the hole.
I say
Athletics.
that's not a problem. You're just heaving out of there. You're both the same
Okay,
size.
and before, yeah, I think
Don't hurt yourself too much.
I don't care at the moment. I'm not feeling so well, so maybe not very good idea to jump through the hole as well. But
Make it
you can-
very
you can-
athletic.
but I'm standing at the hole and taking a look at it back over my
Can't
shoulder.
you-
And Gwyn, are you coming? Or are you staying?
You could second wind as a
I
bonus
suppose,
action,
yes.
The room is burning.
Yes, I will. Yeah, sure. Yeah, go.
We agreed on you going first.
Push him out.
right? Not now! Khalid, not now!
You push him out.
I kick him out with one hand.
Okay.
Yes.
With my shield whilst fighting with the driver.
Make an acrobatics check.
6.
Don't argue, man.
No, no.
That's 3 hit points.
Ow.
You
He's dead.
sprain your ankle.
I
You
imagine
still have
Zan
your
and,
second wind, don't forget
Yeah.
that.
Zan and Alan sort of landed fairly gracefully.
Yes.
And then,
Khalid goes,
Landing on Viconia.
oh! She's at 1 hit point.
Not landing on Viconia.
Not landing on.
Miraculously not landing on Viconia.
Yes.
Somehow.
Well then, if everyone's gone and the room is burning, then I will.
I think we need a new paladin.
And then
we'll see.
just have a slight quick battle with myself. But Hal does teach us to be brave, but not to be stupid. So I will follow Helm's teaching and jump out of the hole as well after them.
So
I'll get you
Will
next
you
time.
land on Viconia?
No. well, athletics or acrobatics?
yes, and
No, which one was it?
Athlobatics.
and if we're leaving,
Sorry,
if
which
we-
one was it?
acrobatics.
Okay, that's not good.
The dexterity one.
The dexterity one, yes. 14.
That's actually enough to half the damage, so you only take 2.
Okay. Now I'm done.
Khalid is the only one who didn't make it.
It didn't jump.
Yeah, he didn't jump, he was kicked out.
You argued.
Kicked out. So you land under the nest. You basically didn't get to see the biggest chamber then, so there would have been
Oh
another.
no.
Oh no.
But you know,
But it was a
But you
chamber.
decided to run
Fine.
away.
I could probably use that dungeon piece again if I need another giant spider.
Sorry.
Who knows?
So,
Yes. Above you, you can see the Drider, and it's trying to make its way through the cut you made, but the huge bulbous abdomen of the creature is stuck there. So few legs are lashing out at you, but you're 10 feet below it, so it can't reach you. But it's still screeching, "Sister!" While behind it, the whole nest is starting to go up in flames.
So
Right.
as we are in Baldur's Gate, we could just reload and take a look at the loot we missed in the other chamber. As I mentioned, is this tunnel going to that big...
okay.
So we
I
could
mean,
have
I wanted to go there anyway.
bypassed Viconia
So
until
yeah,
she
the
springs
loot
into
would
action.
have been whatever the several huge spiders and Driders would have left behind who were living there.
There's several huge spiders and driders.
And you wanted to run away from one of them, so
Yeah, I mean,
So maybe you don't load.
No.
you
We
just-
just load again
Yeah.
and use the other save.
Yes, we're just doing it like regular tabletop RPG then, and just stick with the decision we
Okay.
made. The nest
does
is
that?
burning.
fine. The
You
nest
are on
is
the
burning.
ground. Viconia is screeching hateful things in Drow. Well, you guess it's hateful things because I guess
Well,
no one of you speaks it.
Just what's your strength, by the way?
Mine?
No, I don't.
16.
Ah, so same as me. So I just get up and I take her feet, you take her shoulders. Like, just pick her up, let's get out of here.
Okay. I sprained my ankle.
flee.
I hold on my hand.
She
There.
I pick you up. Put you
She weakly flicks up one hand and
mean,
a
she's
thin spray of poison misses you by a hair's breadth.
Will you stop it?
You killed my brother!
Punch her in the face.
Punch her in the face.
She is knocked out cold.
Finally, I touch her.
Did you punch her with your right and you hit it with your left hand at the same time? Wow.
Helm giveth and Helm taketh away. Okay, but yeah, lay on hands on
I'm
Khalid.
deeply impressed.
Lay on hands on Khalid
Tahira would love
for 10 hit points. Would
That's
that
very
help?
neutral of you. I like that.
10 hit points, would that be good?
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
I'm impressed we are not in that thing. And I point to the burning nest.
Yes,
Burning spiders are raining down,
Maybe we should-
twitching
We should
and
go
screeching.
away.
Yes, maybe we should also not stay under the
Yeah.
burning nest.
Yeah.
yes.
I've already
You
moved
see
on miniatures, yeah.
things are sagging and you see the wardrobe of Viconia is slowly making its way downwards through the
That
weakest.
would have been plan B, hide in the wardrobe. I mean, it's more fireproof than the rest of the spider nest, so we could have had a chance in there.
Okay. So you drag Viconia with you and run away.
Yeah, I think between the two of us, we can probably carry her very easily.
And it could have been one of those portal wardrobes.
That leads to a wintry landscape.
Yeah.
Or just more spiders.
When do you stop and what do you want to do there when you reach that point?
Did we come from a road when we journeyed to this place?
A path, like
Path.
so where either people or creatures travel regularly, but
Right.
not a road per se.
Well, but at some point the spider silk should lessen,
Yes.
correct?
Yeah, let's get out of Spiderland.
You
Yeah.
can see fat black smoke rising behind you.
Did we set the old forest?
Yes. We probably burned Cloakwood Forest to the ground.
It wasn't my fault.
PCs. Killing things and setting them on fire. Since the early 70s.
I was just.
I
simmering
didn't have
smite.
anything to do. Technically, I'm an NPC, so.
And now he's an NPC. Well, I will take responsibility for this, but it was helpful in rooting out this nest of evil spiders. Driders.
And yeah.
Things.
I mean, I did suggest burning the place to the ground in the first place. So
You did.
In the end, I think it all kind of worked out.
I suppose.
Yeah, and what about Viconia?
Tie her up.
I suppose, yes, we could tie her up.
We did a fountain again? Or a flaming fist?
Well,
Maybe
we could
talk
take her
to
back
her
to
first.
Baldur's Gate to the fountain.
Yeah.
And then just rinse and repeat, quite literally.
Maybe we could just talk to her.
Well, let's tie her up and...
I mean, I knocked her out cold.
Yeah.
Maybe wait a bit.
I
and
think
then
we
talk
can't
to
get
her.
into Baldur's Gate with her.
Why not?
She's a drow.
Are they not allowed?
I'm quite sure they're not allowed.
Probably
in
not allowed,
Baldur's
Yes.
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Well, okay.
I mean, not even as a prisoner is what I mean, you know. We could take her
I'm
as a
in the
prisoner.
process of tying my 50 feet of hempen rope somehow around her.
Viconia.
She's now in a
Hands.
little cocoon of rope. Because the
No, you
other-
also need the bit to right, because maybe she can walk then and then you need something to lead her by. Like the bird.
Her eyes start to flutter open. Then she looks at you with a look of disdain and hate.
So her normal look
You
then.
will die for this.
I mean, we're all going to eventually.
Huh, I'm rubbing off on you.
It's just a fact of life, isn't it?
Yes.
So,
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Very much is. Yes.
Killed them all.
I mean, technically we didn't. We just set the web on fire. Well, technically, she set the web on fire. And that's only because your weird spider person thing was attacking us in the first place.
Yes, you shouldn't have brought them here.
It wasn't a very safe
Brother was
extraction.
trying to save me.
Yes, well,
Brother.
I mean,
was
have
your
you
brother?
reconsidered your familial relationships? Because
I did not cut him off, and that is why I was thrown out. Now you killed him.
You did not cut him off.
That was the brother? I thought that was a...
But
That was a half drow, half
yeah.
spider thing.
Oh,
Yes.
right, yeah.
but what does cut him off mean?
When they are made into these creatures, they are supposed to not be family anymore.
Okay.
Okay.
So you gave him birthday present anyway, and
You can mock me all you want. He was family, and I tried to save him, and others like him. And all my work, all these years of hardship, and it's now going up in flames and turning into ashes.
Well, look, we wouldn't have been here for the first place if you weren't supplying spiders to the Zentarum in Baldur's Gate.
I made a deal with them.
You made... Well, what kind of deal?
I would... Doesn't matter anymore. They allowed me to live here, promised me protection that I can't see at the moment, and I would send them my spider assassins to take care of obnoxious people.
Well, I think there's the chink in your armour there, love. If you'd have just stayed out of this whole thing, none of this would have happened.
I wouldn't. I did not want to go against Tsar.
Well, and another thing. You're going on about your dead family. What about all the people those spiders have killed, eh? Did you ever think about that? I think you're rubbing off on me too now.
Yes, they were someone's family too. There were children in that house.
What goes around comes around. That's what I say.
Can't believe she's complaining.
I care only for my blood.
Well then, there lies the fault, doesn't it? Why are you so scared of this Tsar, this mad maid?
I'm not scared. I just made a decision.
Right?
For a male, he's surprisingly powerful.
Well, where is he?
I do not know exactly. He was in Baldur's Gate itself for some time.
You could maybe write him a letter. If you've met him recently. Rather recently.
She seems to consider what to say and what she's going to say. We're going to find out next time.
Cliffhanger.
Because we're running out of time. It's not much of a cliffhanger. It's more of like a dangling,
Bit of a cliffhanger.
dangling from a silken thread.
Okay, fair enough. That was...
Oh, from a silken thread, I see.
Yeah.
Careful, careful it doesn't catch fire.
Thank you for playing and ignoring bits of the landscape. But it was probably better for your health.
Yeah, I mean, curse of the DM.
Thank you and good luck.